I'm super excited to be taking over the Snapchat today. My name is Kate Talbot. I'm in San Francisco. Sun is still coming out and I'm excited to show you my day. Growing up in the Bay Area, there's an inevitability that you'll work in tech in some way, shape, or form. I do content marketing and social media, and here's an infographic to show you. So I'll tell you all about my background in working in tech, but first, gotta get that Pilates in. I put on my jacket since it is probably 55 degrees right now every day. So I'm back from the gym, working out, and I have my favorite filter on. This one is the best to tell you about what I've been working on in my writing in social media.
So after business school, I was a busy bee, and I ran social media for Kiva, which led to a great opportunity running it for Virgin America.
I was the only one on the brand side doing social media on all platforms, and I had huge partnership opportunities with Giants, Clippers, Lucasfilm. I also would fly all over capturing content during our market launches with Sir Richard Branson and celebrities, and I also was a huge proponent of selfies. After Virgin America, I went to early stage startups focusing on how to grow your social media and monetize it from the B2B perspective. At the startups, I ran all their marketing, and I did a lot of content outreach writing for Social Media Examiner, Kissmetrics, and Engadget. So to bring this all together, I actually was one of the first people to write about how to use Snapchat for business, and it's led to so many great opportunities, and I'll tell you more about it. And so I doubled down and I just kept writing about Snapchat, and as a millennial, it's been really helpful to educate people who aren't know about the. So these last 4 months, in addition to working full-time and having consulting positions, I wrote a book on Snapchat, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So I have to drive down to the South Bay for work, but during that hour, please connect with me and ask any questions. Here are some topics that I love talking about. Hi guys, I'm now at work. I work at B2B cybersecurity, and I think it's such an interesting technological space to be in, especially right now with all the hacks. And what I love most about my job is my team, which is all female, and we are so supportive of one another and really try and learn from one another.
Hey guys, my name is Tracy and I just graduated from Santa Clara University and I'm a marketing associate here. So as a marketing associate, I plan all the events such as Gartner, and I do all the in-house design, videos, etc.
Hey everyone, I'm Veronica and I am a marketing consultant here, and when I'm not consulting, I've got 3 kids at home that I try to balance my life with.
Hi guys, so I got a question, how to get consulting clients. I would always think about what you can offer the client and what ROI you can produce. I usually get contracts through friends, word of mouth, as well as through venture firms. Especially with content and social media, it's hard to prove ROI, but I would definitely think about conversion rates and social shares and engagement, and those are key with consulting. So I also got some questions about how you can help out your clients with Snapchat and any useful case studies, whether that's a small business or enterprise. So good news. So my friend Mish Matthews met me at the Rosewood and is going to give you guys all these tips about how to use Snapchat for brands like Sundance Festival and AFI.
Hello everybody. My name is Mish and I'm a digital strategist here in San Francisco, and I'm the principal over at Contagion Industries. I've had the honor of working with a ton of really great brands, including AFI, Sundance, the Giants, and the Midway in SF. Alright, so Kate wanted me to jump in and kind of discuss a few tips, the top 5 that are really important for live events. Tip número 1, know your schedule and do your homework. Tip número 2, go find influencers and collaborate. Tip número 3, measure your key Snapchat metrics. That includes things like opens, unique visitors, impressions, and screenshots. Tip número 4, take advantage of the memories feature. With the feature, you're able to save your content so that you can repurpose and use at a later date. That's tight. And lastly, but not least, have fun with it. Enjoy a mix of content with photos and videos, add emojis, do all that kind of good stuff to liven it up. Alright, so for more tips and tricks, make sure to read Kate's book. Alright, so if you're looking for a little bit more information about me or anything that I'm up to, head over to contagionindustries.com, and you'll also find a blog post about Kate.
So as you can see, we're swapping faces hardcore, and we're going to head to Onset Ventures on Sam Hill Road, which is a VC firm that focuses in healthcare and IT. And if you have any questions about the venture community,
Beautiful. So Shomit's a busy bee too, and he is in a meeting. So if you guys have any questions for me, Michelle, anybody, please let us know. We are here to talk.
sitting here at Onset Ventures, I was here 4 years ago during business school, and it was myself and 8 guys around the table. I was able to differentiate myself through the questions asked and make a positive impact, and I've been able to stay in touch with a partner at Onset Ventures, Shomit Goes, through social media, as well as when I wrote a white paper on social venture capital. So Shomit and I usually sit in this boardroom and talk about career goals and mentorship, and I'm super thankful for all the help and advice I've gotten in my life. So just a background of
So at our venture fund, we do early stage investing, and early stage investing means working with entrepreneurs from the very earliest stages. And because we're working with early stage entrepreneurs, that means situations which are very high risk and high stress, and that means you want to work with people who you like.
So I've been super fortunate to have Shomit's help throughout my time in Silicon Valley, so I want to ask him what he advises people who want to break into the industry.
Believe in yourself because you can get it done, and work your networks because people with whom you already have credibility are your best champions.
Tough out here in the jungle of Silicon Valley. What 3 things, Shomit, do you look for in entrepreneurs that you want to work with?
Vision, integrity, and tenacity.
I kind of stumbled into this world of venture capital, but what would you advise people who want to be in this world who don't have the connections?
Somebody introduce you, because I get like 1 million emails a day and they all get deleted. But if it comes from somebody that I know that's introducing somebody, that's what I take action on.
I might be Mona Lisa right now, but we're all looking into the future, and Elizabeth had a question about where the investment structure is going in the next 10 years for Shomit.
Only companies worth investing in going forward are the ones that are extracting value and meaning from data.
So I'm now in the backyard of my favorite family in Menlo Park. This is Jim Long, and we've been friends, and he's employed me as a consultant for his startups, and I've learned so much from him. So Jim's been part of the Silicon Valley landscape for the last 30 years. He's been an angel investor, venture capitalist, and a CEO at many top startups. So Jim's seen it all. He's seen the programmers and the women in tech, and he's excited to share about what he's seen in the last 30 years within women in Silicon Valley.
One of the great things about being a software person at HP in the 70s was all the great women in tech. And there was lots of them, and you haven't heard their names, but they've been around for a long time. In the 80s, they were CEOs and entrepreneurs and eventually venture capitalists, and they played a big role in what we were doing. It's all about millennials, and I've heard a lot of crap about the programmer culture. And I got to tell you, it's just a minority part of what we do here.
So I've asked Jim a lot of questions in this backyard over the years, and my question that I think would be helpful for you guys is, how do you hire people?
Best company cultures come from hiring people that not only know their job, but they're super smart, they have a great sense of humor, and they're not political.
So it's dinner time, and so it's time to say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for following us along throughout the day. I'm so fortunate to be able to read your comments.